Um, Thank you and God bless you again. My name is Engineer Eze. I don't know our attendance this night is very poor, and I don't know the reason why. You need to let those who are not here be aware that we have started, and I want to promise every one of us that we are going to be very brief this night, and probably I may not run the training. I am just standing for those who supposed to take us today. But I just want to encourage us to let us know um, that we are very close to the main thing that we are looking for. And I want you to understand that the darkest part of the night is always comes, and after when the darkest part of the night comes, what follows is the daybreak. Sometimes in any project, there must be a time of destiny decided. There must be a time when the destiny of people who are going to make it big in that project must be must be decided, and a lot of people will fail out of it. I can never stop saying some certain things about the project that I have done before that brought me to the limelight. When I look at what they faced, and a lot of people, even big leaders. I know some of the big leaders who say that this project will never do anything. They failed to buy their token during the pre-sale. All of them, all of them from A to Z, they regretted and they are still regretting it because all the project that they have done before, the only project that would have given them big opportunity to earn a valuable token that would have given them much money. As a big leader, they fail because of what the time that the destiny of those who are going to make it in that project was this was being prepared. They they were no place to be found. Not minded that they are big leaders, so I just want you to understand something. Not minding that some of them registered the first very day. Some of them can even be having meeting with the founder, but the time came, and I want you to understand that that is how every project, everything, even the race we are running, that is how it's always be. That is how it's always be. The Bible, for those of us who are Christians, said that multitude are called, but few are going to be chosen. Those few that are going to be chosen, you may say that it's going to be luck. No, there are some certain things that those people have been doing, and God have been following and scrutinizing them, watching them closely, that will attract the favor of God, that will make them to be chosen. So what am I saying is for you to be very careful now in magnet ecosystem. Remain resolute. Make sure you are doing what you're supposed to do so that you are going to be among there. Let me tell you, there's a lot of way to make money in magnet, but something might happen because of one thing or the other from you, and the main target you will miss it. The main target will miss it, and once you miss that main target, you will make money from other ones, so but you will not forget, you will not going to forgive yourself, because when you remember what you have missed. And I remembered what I said yesterday concerning the token that we are mining. This token is going to be connected to the version 2 of magnet ecosystem. Who knows how Elia is going to do it? For some of us who are no longer visiting our clicker booth, who knows whether they are taking note of all these things? Some projects about a drop that have done it, they are numerous. Sometimes when they discover that someone have never visited for 1 week or 1 month, they will deduct a very number of coin from the person. I have witnessed it. This space, I want you to understand the space you are in. Not only in this space, if you want to make it, the approach of
of what? Of wealth building. The approach of wealth building is always based on what? Building a consistent effort. You will never do it without being consistent. It is not a hit and run something. No, no, no. You need to build it consistently for a period of time when you have seen that you have gotten to the place where you're supposed to be. Then for that, you know that yes, it is not that you have stayed 2-3 years. No, you continue building it until when you come to the place where you see that the thing have started yielding something. You will not say that I've stayed 1 year and because of that I will. No, no, no. You don't say that. You need to continue until when you see that what you have been pursuing, that you have already gotten it. That is the time you will relax and start enjoying the labor that you have done for the past months or years. That is the truth. If you don't have this kind of mindset, you will remain poor. That is the difference between, mindset. One man of God was saying that it is not the business that is failing. He said that it's not the business that is failing. That what is actually failing is the mindset of those who are doing the business. And that is why in the same business that people thought that the business is failing, you will see that there are some other mindset that are still making it big in the same business, telling you that it is not the business that was actually failing. It is everything in this world begin with our mindset. Since I learned that from Blessed Man, in fact, I don't talk anyhow. I try to position my mind in a very conducive way to accept things the way it is, especially something that you cannot change. Because this is our mindset. You can never win anything that your mind did not win. Your winning must come from in. In fact, if you are not rich inside you, inside your mind, you can never become rich in this world. It must start from inside. So I don't know why I'm going toward this area. We have a lot of updates. Our leader, Blessed Man, is here. He's going to give us those updates. But I want you to understand the business we are doing and to understand the point where the business is coming to the point that everybody in the world will like to do this business. This business, the way it has been designed recently, is that everybody in the world can do it. It is just a matter of choice. Because for now, there's nothing that can make anybody to say that this business is not what he or she is looking for. No. If you are talking about the earning, the start earning, we are talking about the passive income part of the business. If you are talking about the investment income part of the business, if you are talking about things you will start getting as months, days, years goes by in this business, all of them have been programmed and packaged very, very well, and very soon every one of us are going to see it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to prepare yourself, not only yourself alone, prepare your team. For some of the people that are running up and down, you will discover that there's no project for now. I'm talking about now. I'm not talking about maybe last year or early, but for now, there's no project that you can compare to Magnet. If you have anyone, if you have attended anyone, if you are doing anyone, just let me know. There's none that you can compare to Magnet. You may not understand the power of Magnet. Any decentralized project that has this kind of, from the beginning, Magnet was designed in a a way that it must be somehow complicated because it has a lot of varieties of products. We have never had it in the history of blockchain, a project that is coming up with a large product, digital product as magnet. We have never seen it. We have never. A project that has all the niches. A project that have crypto, let's say crypto niches. Inside the crypto niches, they have different products. If you are talking about NFT niches, they have different products in that. If you are talking about traffic generation, they have different products. This is wonderful. Sometimes when you look at other projects, you will see like 2, 3, 4, 5 products. But in our own, you will see different type of product that it is a must that you must have interest in 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And do you know what Elia is coming up with? One thing is that now we are even started understanding Elia, because what Elia was even trying to prevent is that he don't want people to copy him. And the way he have done magnet now, it is going to be very, very difficult to copy. Because even if you copy magnet, for you to build what is around it, it will still take you months or years for you to come out with whatever thing you are going to build. That is the truth too. The way Elia build and customize magnet now, those people that are trying to copy, it will take them, in fact, they will spend money, number one, and they will look for experts that can be able to do it the way that they have done it. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that once you are in this space, try to remember and know the space you are in. That is number one. And for some of the people that are in this space, somebody called me, and I don't know, I have never gone through what he said. He said some certain things pointing to a leader. And with what I'm trying to get is that leader lied to the person about magnets. So what I'm also saying is that some of us who are leaders, we should be very careful. If you are not following the due process, you might be locked out of the grace that brought this system. Say to people the way this system is designed. Don't add, don't remove. If you don't know what to tell people, try to look for those who know so that they can help you to market the person. And it is your own duty as a leader that have been joining us to have known what is magnets, so that you can be able to be building your team with integrity. We are not just here to make money. We are here to build ourselves, to build people around us, to build integrity. Who knows where we are going to be getting ourselves after this place? I have seen some people who become ambassadors, who become something from metaphors. From metaphors, people have now known them to the point that they have gotten some certain things within the Nigeria. You don't know that what you are doing will tomorrow affect you positively or negatively. All you are thinking is that you want to make money quick. And because of that, a lot of people are pointing hard on you. Tomorrow will come now, something that people will recommend you. That is the time you will discover that most of the things you are doing, that people is aware of it. Please, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are guided by whatever that is guiding magnet ecosystem. So let me just briefly talk about Apex Era and Sandbox, which is what we are waiting for. That is the powerful magnet marketing program that Elia and his men have designed. We have been saying that time with that number, but I want to still talk about it for those of us who have been joined, who may join today. I did not recognize or welcome first timer. I am sorry for that. So Magnet is a powerful blockchain platform with all the equipment, all the tools you need to make money as far as this space is concerned. Let me repeat myself. Magnet is a powerful blockchain platform with all the tools, equipment you need to make money in this space, even outside Magnet. There's some product of Magnet ecosystem that we use to make money in Magnet and outside Magnet. So as a member of Magnet ecosystem, you were expected to join Magnet through Crypto Magnet or through the direct referral link of website of Magnet ecosystem, through which you will purchase the slot. Now I will be talking about the new one that is coming, where you are going to join Magnet with at least $5 that is going to be divided into two for program 1 and program 2. Program 1 is now called Apex Serra and program 2 is called what? Sandbox. And in program 1, the earning in Magnet marketing program in Apex Serra is from the day that Magnet is going to launch. Those of the people that have joined before and those who are going to join that day, once you join Magnet, they have done it that for the first 1 month, the company have boosted your earning, that once you invited anybody that is joining Magnets, you have the opportunity to earn 85% in DAI. DAI is dollar. For example, in program, let's say in level 1, the person is coming with $100. Let's say $200. Let's use $200 so that you will understand what I'm saying. So that $200 is going to be divided into two. One for the Apex Serra and the second is for the Sandbox. The one for the Apex Serra, you that brought the person is now going to earn in DAI, which is dollar. It's $5 will drop in your wallet. Bah! Immediately your wallet will shake and will check that $5 have dropped, remaining $15. The $15 that is remaining is still yours. But in this aspect, you are going to earn it in SMGT, which is a very, very, very valuable token that everybody in Magnet ecosystem will be chasing with all their seriousness. Because this SMG token that I'm talking about, once you have, if you don't have it, then you are lacking a very vital item or coin in Magnet ecosystem. Because with this SMGT, you will do 3 things in Magnet. You know that the company boosted for everybody. That's why it was able to be earning 85% in DAI. But after first 1 month, it will reverse to the normal setting, which is going to be 55% normal, 55% basic, and 45% in SMGT. 55 in DAI and 45 in SMGT. Now, if you need more SMGT for you to do some certain things, you can leave it 55 in 45 in SMGT and 55 in DAI, because both of them are very, very important. But if you want to come up to maybe 55 in DAI and leave 35 in what is it called, SMGT, it is your choice. If you want to take it to what, to 85 in DAI and 15 in SMGT, then you must do that with the help of SMGT. If you don't have SMGT at that point in time, you cannot do that. Let me repeat myself. If you don't have SMGT at that point in time, you cannot do that, because the SMGT is what you will convert to boost token that we use to boost that your earning. They must state everything has been there. The number of SMGT you need to boost to 65%, the one you need to boost to 75%, 80%, 85%, all of them are there. And if you have up to that, you can boost to any level you want. That is number one function of SMGT. The second function of that powerful internal token of magnet ecosystem called SMGT is that you need another token to qualify yourself to earn from global dividend of magnet ecosystem. And that token is called POS token. And that POS token, you cannot get it. You don't earn it by inviting. You don't earn it by doing anything. You don't earn it. All where you will earn it is you need to convert or swap your SMGT to the same POS token. So the first one, you can swap it to Boost token. The second, you can swap it to what? To POS token. Remember that POS token is very, very important because I have been saying that magnet is in stages. The stage will come when you will be earning dividend turnover once in every month. And remember that 10% of every transaction in magnet ecosystem is setting aside for the money that they are going to use to pay this commission. 10%. You know what it means. 10% of $5, 10% of $10, 10% of $20, up to 10,000 something dollar that is in level 12. All these things, they will be packing it. And at least maybe after the first quarter of 2026, they will launch it. And every month, people are going to be getting please mute yourself, Udemy. People will be getting something very, very big from that product. So for you to qualify, because you can't just come out and qualify for these things. No. There are some certain criteria that will qualify one to be part of it. And the only thing that will qualify you from the beginning is when you have POS token. Then when you have POS token, you will use those POS token to charge your NFT from NFT 0 to NFT 1. We are not talking about the NFT that you purchase, the status NFT you purchase is slot 1, 2, 3. No, another one is going to be rolled out where that will be taking care of that payment of dividend turnover. From that POS token, the more POS token you have, the more opportunity you have to boost your NFT to high level. And if you have high level of NFT, that demand that you're going to earn massively from that dividend turnover. So that is the second function of SMGT. Then the remaining SMGT, you can convert it to MGT, which is our main token, which is our coin that you are mining. You can convert it. You see that is very, very important. So everybody will be looking for this, because time will come when if you don't have this thing, you cannot be able to partake in all these things that I'm saying. And avenue to get it, we have it in magnet ecosystem. So that is it. Then if you get 25, if you posted to 85%, you'll be getting DAI 85. Then some of us will say that we need money. Yes, once you need money, remember that SMGT are still money, but you may not understand. Because what really makes you to be getting 85% in DAI is the money you exchange from this SMG token. That is what you use to boost it. So it is a currency, it is money. And remember that it is still compatible to our main token. That tell you that this thing is money. Now, I think you have now understand, because this one is very, very simple. Talking about the Apex era, it's very, very simple, because you just have and the Apex era, we know it is trinary matrix, which means that you, once you register yourself, the first person you are going to register, you will earn the money immediately. The second person the money will drop in your wallet. Then the third person, because it is a trinary matrix and it does not reactivates so that you will keep on earning. It is not like the sandbox where we don't what will I say, reactivate. But in sandbox, how it works is that if you have the company needs 3 persons for you to register, cool, for you to recycle one. But that will not prevent you from inviting, even if you have to invite 1 million persons. Because how do you make money? The more people you invite, the more money you are going to make. If you invite 3 persons, you will earn from the 2. The third person that will join you, that will reactivate that account, that money will go to your client as a reactivation bonus. And it is the same percent that you have boosted that will go to your client. This is wonderful. Every third person that joins you, if I invite, let's say, if I invite Madam Flora now, and I invite Joseph and invite Royal Prestige, Madam Flora goes and invite 3 persons. The first person will drop in Madam Flora's wallet. The second person will drop in Madam Flora's wallet. The third person that will come up in Madam Flora's matrix will reactivate for that 3 people to come. Immediately those that one reactivate, the money will come up to me as what? As the reactivation bonus, because I'm the one who invited Madam Flora. The same thing will happen to Joseph each time he invites the third person. The same thing will happen to Royal Prestige. Each third person that joined them comes to me. The same thing will happen to when they started inviting their own people. That is how the business is designed. And it is so powerful to the point that for you to earn in Apex Serra, you must invite people. You don't receive spillover from that. However, we still have smart lane where people can customize the earning to another person. But apart from that, you must invite people for you to earn, because that is for leaders. Then the second one, before I hand over, which is the sandbox, this is where the main game is, because people are going to make a crazy money. Not talking about the money that leaders are going to make in Apex Serra, because leaders are going to make tremendous or stupendous money from the Apex Serra. When I mention leaders, you'll be telling yourself that you are not a leader. You are a leader. For the fact that you have invited 3 persons, you are a leader. Because those 3 persons will now go and start inviting, because they want to make money. Remember that the money you are looking for is in the hand of people. If you don't network, you will not make it. Any business you are doing, if you don't have network, you will not make it. That is why all these people that have built company, build a lot of things, you see them every day, every morning in radio station. You'll be hearing this Nudu, the other one Nudu. The reason why they are doing that is not because that they don't have a good product. They want to network to those who are not using it. What they are doing at that point is that they are networking. And you cannot come to their to have their product without purchasing it. You cannot have their product without purchasing it. So they spend the money and went to radio station in order to network. And sometimes when you hear them talking in the morning, you say, let me go and test this thing that these people have talked about this prevalent, and let me go and test it. And lo and behold, when you just go, you have become one of their partner, whether you like it or not. They have networked you. There's no way they will make that money without that. The same thing in this place. There's no person that bought a good and keep it for himself and will make money. What you have in your hand in magnets, once you register a magnet, the first product of magnet, which is the NFT that you are buying, is a product that you will continue selling for 100 million persons, and you cannot repurchase it again. It's not like the physical business where you will buy and it finishes, you go to China again to import. No. In this space, once you buy one, that one remain with you until eternity. You can sell it to millions of people. You can sell it to thousands of people, depending on your capacity, ladies and gentlemen. So in Sandbox, once you join, the Sandbox has two matrices. Once you join, two person will come, but it does not reactivate. It keep on going down. And because it keep on going down, that is where spillover comes in. And this sandbox have three different trees. The first tree is 62 matrix. The second tree is 30 matrix. Then the third tree is 14 matrix. And in this one also, we still have leadership bonus of 5%, not partnership bonus of 5%, but the where the money are is in the referral bonus, which starts with 16% in the first three that is going to be getting from 62%. This 62% that will be earning 16% of the money. Remember that you are going to earn this 16% in level 1, level 2, level 3, up to level 12, up to the level that you have purchased, because you will not earn above the level that you have purchased. If you are still in level 5, you can only earn it to level 5. So, and this money and this referral bonus we are talking about is either the people you invited by yourself, the people that your partner invited, maybe your down partner or your up partner. It can even come from any place. But the most important thing is that you need to work, because when I am working and you are working and everybody is working, that is the beauty of the business, because the system will be flowing. Before you know what is happening, you will receive from 62% and you will repurchase again for you to start earning from 62%. In this space now, if you use like $5, let's say if you use like $100 to purchase the first one, when you have finished earning from 62%, you are going to make more than $3,000. If you use $100 to purchase this lot, when you have circled out from 62%, let me say it's, I have never calculated, but I'm sure that you are going to make more than $1,500 if you use $100, for example. That is the first one. Remember that once you are able to have bring in or have received or have, once you can be able to see like 7 to 9% in your matrix, in your first three, the second three will be open for you and you will purchase it. And in this second three that you are going to earn from 30%, this time around you are going to be earning 20%. For example, if they are coming with $100, each person you earn from, you are going to earn $20, ladies and gentlemen. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. This is wonderful, ladies and gentlemen. The time that this thing will be dropping in your wallet, that is the time you will understand what we are talking about. Then, if you also be able to invite like 5, 6 person also in the second one, the third one will be open for you, and the third one you are going to earn from 14%. And those 14% you will be earning how much? You will be earning you'll be earning how many? 26% from them, and you are going to earn it from 14%. Then after that, you will repurchase again, and it continue going like that. In fact, that time when you have multiple ways of earning, in the first three you have 62 ways, in second three you have 30, in the third three you have how many? 14. Different percentage. If you open those ones, do you know how much money you'll be making in a day when you are working, when your partners are working, when your upline and your downlines are working? Do you know how much you'll be making? That is the sandbox for you. And I have said that that is the place where spillover are, where maybe when you have invited somebody, if I invited Madam Flora, maybe when Madam Flora is still trying to look for people that she will invite, and I invited another 3 persons, before you know what's happened, Madam Flora will open her wallet and we see that money have dropped. The money that dropped is from the people that are invited, because those people will be falling under them. But the way to make it fast is way, and it will encourage Madam Flora to start working very, very fast, because for the fact that he received money while he have not started working, he will now know that once he started working, that he will double it. And that is the beauty of the business. And if you are happy with the way Magnet have been designed this time around, I want you to show some emojis as I conclude. I want you to show emojis as I conclude. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the business that the world is waiting for. This is the business that we have been waiting for a very long time. This is the business that the founder have come down and be following us and be building together with us. This is a community driving ecosystem. And very soon, ladies and gentlemen, everything will be laid bare. If you are working now, the thing will be more easy for you once they launch. But if you are waiting to see the launch before you started working, while those who have prepared themselves will be making much money, that is the time you'll be struggling, even though you'll be making some money from the spillover in the sandbox. But remember, in Apex Serra, before you will earn, you must invite. And remember that all these things we are talking about, you will start it with $5, from $5 to $10, $20, $40, $80, $160, $320, and so on and so forth. And if you manage to in Apex Serra, if you manage to upgrade to level 12, you will never put money again in Magnet ecosystem until infinity. Remember, I have mentioned a lot of things. I did not mention about the product, because if I begin to go to that area, you will discover that Magnet is money in the bank. For those of the people that watch listening, what they said, money in the bank, Magnet is money in the bank. Because if I begin to talk about the product, we are not going to go from this place this night. And ladies and gentlemen, I want you to let you know that if you are here and you have not joined Magnet, please go and join. Either I will advise you to join through Crypto Magnet, so that you can be able to get the Magnet token. I don't have the time to talk about Magnet token. Maybe Blessed Man will say some certain things about it when he will be giving us some updates. I want to stop here, and I want to encourage and to tell every one of us that are here, please make sure you are doing the needful. Make sure you stay low. Make sure you are safe where you are, and make sure you are doing the needful. Try to build your team, even if it is one person in 2 weeks or in a week. It is something. You may not understand it now until when everything is clear to every one of us. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you, and I also want to congratulate those who are joining us for the first time. Those of us who join newly, you are welcome to Magnet ecosystem. Thank you, and God bless you. I don't know who I'm going to even hand over to. So, Royal Prestige, are you in the house? Oh, yeah.
I'm here, my ambassador. I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, thank you. Let me hand over to you so that you can connect to other things, and probably call our leader to talk to us. Thank you, and God bless you. Let me stop here.
That you have gotten so much value tonight. Can we throw up some emojis for this amazing leader that is always available, always here, always answering the name, the ambassador of this awesome project? Let's throw some more emojis for him tonight. Let's appreciate him for that well-organized speech. I'm sure that the job is well done. The job is well done. If you agree with me, some more emojis for this amazing leader. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. All right, let's move over to questions and answers. Anyone with a question tonight, it's your time to ask your questions. I would like to take your names from a queue. So just give us a raised hand so that we can be sure to take your question. And before I commence taking questions from us, let me ask if Mr. David, who asked the last question during our last meeting, is right here. Mr. David, are you here? Mr. David, are you in this meeting? Please give me a raised hand. Let me be sure that you're here. Mr. David? Okay, I'm thinking that he is not here, but hopefully he listens to the live stream on YouTube or wherever that is well comfortable for him to listen to it from. But like I promised, I was going to. Okay, thank you, Mr. Ezo Okonkwo. I'll come to you. Thank you for the hand. We'll take your question shortly. I promised that I was going to start the Q&A section this time around, even if I was not the presenter. I promised that I was going to bring it up during this meeting, and he asked two questions.
The charger, the charging port on
Mrs. Christie, please mute your mic. Your mic is unmuted. Okay, so I promised that I was going to bring up that question or those questions during today's meeting, and the first question is, how does someone who has gotten a new phone transfer his or her crypto magnet account from the old phone to the new phone? That was the first question. So let's have some leaders in the house help us treat that question, and then I will give us a second question. Anyone who wants to help us with that question? Any leader who wants to help us with that question? Not just leaders, anybody, please. Feel free.
Do you mean someone who bought new phone, how to transfer? What the person will do is that the first thing is that the person will download Telegram in the new phone. If the person, after downloading the Telegram in the new phone, the person need to register the Telegram with the same phone number that is still in the old phone. You can have account even in 3 phones. So now, if he or she downloaded it, once they want to ask for the number, you put that very number that is still in the old phone. Then after that, then they will send the code to the email that you used before, which is still in the old phone. Probably you might have put it in the new phone. Then you will now go there and copy the code that they sent to you. And once you put the code, then it will open. It will open the one that is still in the new old phone. And everything in the other phone will appear. The crypto magnet will be there. Even if you do not see it, it will be there. But sometimes you'll be searching for it. All you need to do is to send link to that new phone. And once you click on it, it will now go and bring out the level where everything that is in the old phone will appear there. The level, the coin, everything that you have in the old phone, the same thing will appear. Then, if you are also going to do it to the what is it called? Maybe you are using Trust Wallet that you have purchased your slot. You need to download wallet. After when you have downloaded wallet, you don't create new wallet again. What you are going to do, you will click on I have an existing account. When you click on I have an existing account, they will ask you, okay, now you say that you have an existing account. Go and give us the secret phrase of any account that you have that you want to open. Once you go and copy your secret phrase that you have written down, or you can even go to the phone that you are still holding, because that secret phrase is still in that phone as far as the phone has not damaged or lost. When you go there and you put the secret phrase the way it is, when you put the first one, you just leave one space and put the second one up to 12. Then you click on it and confirm it. It will restore everything. If you have dollar there, all you need to do is activate the maybe DAI, USDT, and so on in Polygon. Everything will appear. And from there, if you copy our magnet website link and go through the same process that you have been going in the other phone, your slot, your level, all the this thing that you have purchased, all of them will appear. And from there, your business will start afresh in the new phone. I think that is the best way to go towards that. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you for that answer. Okay, let me move on to the second question before I call up Mr. Eze Okonkwo. Second question says, are leaders in Magnet allowed to partake in the pre-sale event? So during the pre-sale of Magnet ecosystem or the Magnet token, are leaders allowed to be a partaker of that event? That's the second question. Is anyone can help out?
Yeah, yes, of course. Yes, of course. The leaders will be going to allow, in fact, everybody. But remember that there is going to be criteria for that, which none of us have known. But that pre-sale is for people to buy. And remember, the portion that they are going to sell in pre-sale is going to be very, very small. And there must be a criteria. And the criteria, nobody knows it, but what the way it's always do is that somebody that is in level 6 will have more chances to buy large coin than someone that is in level 3. Someone that is in level 12 will have more chance to buy coin than someone that is in level 6, 7, 8, and so on and so forth. Not minding that they are still going to come up with the criteria, because the full criteria has not been known because it has not started. And I believe that after the first quarter of next year, and it may not be up to the first quarter of next year, the pre-sale, I think it will come after the main launch of Magnet ecosystem. So everybody who is a registered member have the opportunity. But the only thing is that the difference is that your activity, your level will determine how many portion that will be available for you to buy. And remember that you are going to buy it with $1, not with SMGT or with whatever thing. You must have money for you to buy it. So that is why you still need to be very, very active in the one you are getting for free. Thank you, and God bless us.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's throw some emojis for our Magnet ambassador once again. Let's move over to Mr. Eze Okonkwo right about now for his question. Mr. Eze Okonkwo, over to you, sir.
Okay, good evening, all in the house, all the leaders of Magnet. Although my question is not I believe I just want to, because I just want to ask this question because in the last communication with the founder, Elia Ladoni, he made mention of some things that will be done, firstly by the leaders and also by the community members to perfect the upcoming launch. But up to now, I don't know, is there any clue regarding to that? And it was said that it will be happening in this November. So that is what, because some of my airliners, they want to know And that's the reason I'm asking if there is any clue regarding that test, and also if the launch is still going to happen this November. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. Any response from any leader?
I think it is part of the update that Blessed Man is going to give us. So just wait for the update. Everything that you need to know about that test will be given to us through Blessed Man. And of course, the test, we are working on it. You know, it is going to start from the leader. The leader is on it now. So I think we are going to get more updates from our African team leader, the Blessed Man.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. All right. Right about now, ladies and gentlemen, in the absence of any further questions, I hope I'm not mistaken. Just give me a moment to check again. I need to be sure if there are any raised hands. Okay. In the absence of any more raised hands for a question, I would love to invite our number one person in Africa, the father of Magnet in Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, please throw up your favorite emojis for an amazing leader who is a real father figure. He has always proven that to us. And once again tonight, he will be talking to us in a fatherly manner. And so I want you to throw up your favorite emojis for the African team lead in the person of Pastor Honor. My leader, over to you, sir. Thank you.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Royal Prestige, and our market ambassador for talking to us tonight and standing in for our presenters who were unavoidably upset tonight. I want to appreciate everyone, all the leaders in the house, and I want to appreciate you for always being there. I want to also congratulate you because you are almost getting to the end of the line. You know, when you are in a race of, let's say, 100 meters race, and you are running on the road, some people will drop off. Some people, you know, will get tired. Some will get injured. Some, they will even carry them out from the pitch. Okay, so in this particular business we have been doing, some people are already, we have seen people who were here that died, not one, not two, not three. Okay, there are leaders in Magnet that if they tell you that today they will not be talking about Magnet again, or they will not be active in Magnet, you will never believe it. You will tell yourself this is not going to happen, but it did happen. All these are eventualities, you know, things that happen in a race, in a journey, in a race. And you see, that race, any race that people are running is always meant for the overcomers, those who overcome, those who will overcome. I remember what happened very, very long time ago. I think I was still growing up then, when Nigeria had, they were playing match with one country like that. They were playing match with one country like that, and Nigeria was about 4 goals to nothing down. 4 goals to nothing. Down.
Arabia, sir. With the Brazil. It's Brazil.
It's not Nigeria. Mr. President said what?
Argentina. Is it Argentina or Brazil? I can't remember.
The one of Brazil is 1996, Atlanta 1996. That one was, I think, 3 goals to 1 or 3 goals to nothing. But this one, I think, is either Saudi Arabia or USSR, I've forgotten. But this match, Nigeria Nigeria was 4 goals to nothing down. People were already leaving the match. People were leaving the scene. Some people were offing their television and saying these people are disappointed or they were walking away. A lot of people were walking away. But you see, towards the tail end of that match, Nigeria started deleting those goals. And when they shout, oh, goal, some people will come back and say, oh, they just added one now. What can they do? Match is already finished. They added the second one. They added the third one. By the time they are adding the fourth one, all the people who left the scene of the match were already coming back, to come and, celebrate Nigeria. How can this happen? At the end of the day, Nigeria won that match. So you see, it is not about what happened in the journey. It is not about what happened. The one of Atlanta 93 is also, you saw what happened at the end of the day. Nigeria won Brazil in that match. So, sometimes when good things are coming your way, there are stories along the line. And if you are not careful, 2 people set on a journey, Ruth and Orpah. Okay, when tragedies happen, Naomi decided to go back to her kindred and her lineage. And 2 people were set in a journey. Ruth and Orpah was following their mother-in-law. Say, we must go with you, madam. Our husbands are dead, but we are going with you. On the road. Even Naomi herself was asking for 2 of them to go back. Go and marry another husband. I'm already old. I am already old. I cannot give birth to other sons that will marry you. Go. The reason was very cogent. The reason was very, very, very cogent and simple. But you see, it takes a man that sees future that can be able to decode the truth behind the facts. Yes, the fact on ground is that, these 2 sons are dead. They cannot come back again. Naomi cannot give birth to another person. Why are you following this woman? It takes somebody that has an inner eye of what the future is going to be. Orpah decided to look at the reality on ground. He kissed her mother-in-law and went back. At a point in this life, even people from your own household, leaders from Magnet, will be the one discouraging you. They will tell you the whole fact why you should be distracted, why you should go away from the business. And you see what Ruth said to her mother-in-law. I am following you wherever you go. Your people will be my people. Anywhere you go, I don't care whether I'm going to remarry. I don't care whether I'm going to get another husband. What I know is that I believe in your God. I believe in you. And Ruth followed. Today, they talk about Ruth. The only time they mention Orpah is when they are telling that story. But Ruth later became the great-great-grandmother of Jesus Christ. This is someone who saw beyond the now, the facts. In a race, people will go out. A lot of people will fall on the way. Some will give you reasons. See, my boss used to tell me, or used to tell us, that anybody that fails in life has a very good reason to fail. Anybody who fails in life has a very good reason to fail. Now, in Nigeria, things are very difficult. People are suffering. It is a very good reason for a young girl to start prostitution. And he can defend it. He can tell you that, there is no money. Money is not coming out. I am suffering. Let me go and help myself. And people will look at her and say, that reason is a bit cogent because she is suffering and the economy is bad. But here it is. There are still some people in that same situation that refuse to go and sell their body, and yet they survive. So if you fail in life, there is every good reason for you to fail. And when you tell people, they will clap for you. Oh, what you're saying is very good. What you're saying is very, very true. You are right. You are correct. You are right. But you see, it is not every time that your right is right. It is not every time that your right is right, because it takes someone who can be able to imagine the future to follow a course until he succeeds in it. So I want to congratulate you because you have stayed here. You have been here. You have stayed through thick and thick, and you have been able to pass through the rigorous roads of magnet. There's nothing anybody will be telling you in magnet right now that you cannot defend. There's nothing anybody is trying to tell you about this business now that you cannot stand and tell the story. You will tell the story when the business is booming. You can tell the story when the business feels as if it's going down. There are people that have only one-sided side of the story. They can only tell when it is good. Some people can only tell the bad story. Oh, we quitted. See, they say that winners never quit and quitters can never win. It's a simple ideology in life. So because you have stayed here, now let me advise you today. Let me advise you. It will be, how do I put it? I don't know what the word to use so that I can provoke you this night. I've tried to use the word so that I will not be raw and I will sound somehow in your ear. But it will be something shameful or something irresponsible that you have stayed this long in magnet, you have stick to this business, and all these people that jump in and jump out and jump in and jump out will still come and make more money than you in magnets. I'm telling you honestly. You know why? Because you have every reason and every chance to do better than them, because when you believe in a project, that's what makes you to stay here. And once you believe in a project, the grace of that project will rub off on you. So all you need is just little effort from you, and you see yourself flying because you believed in that project, because you believe in it. There are people that are saying double-mouthed in magnet. They were thinking about magnet, they were talking about magnet, blah, blah, blah. Today, they are saying another thing about magnet. Are you getting me? Those people were magnet now relaunch and becomes good. We still come back and be talking again. They call them hypocrites. They don't believe the project. They are just there for themselves. They are just there to make money. And because they didn't see that money immediately, all these people you see that are shouting everywhere, including some leaders, they don't really believe in the project. Because if you believe the project in the course of the project, you will stay in that project when things are going on well. And when things are not going on well, you are always there. You stay and stay in the very end. So for you, my advice for you now is that you look at yourself and say, no, I have been here. And if I have been here, it means that I believe in this project. So what do I do now to get results? Don't just come to meetings for coming sake. Some of them are not coming to meetings, they are doing other businesses. They will be better than you. If you are just here sitting and watching people, you are just listening. Are you getting yourself ready? Are you preparing? Are you getting set to launch and tell God, I have stayed in this business, I have been consistent in this business, it is time for you to bless me here. Bless my handwork. And you see, when it comes to that extent, God does not bless empty things. There is no vacuum in the spiritual realm. When God sends his angels to come and bless, a blessing is an increase. Increase is in your effort. Whatever you do, God will place his hand upon it. But when God comes and he sees nothing that you are doing, he will become helpless because he cannot help you at that state. So my final word to you is this. We are almost drawing very close to what we are waiting for. So don't sit and watch. Don't sit and wait. Okay? Even if you are not, going for new prospects, make sure you are rubbing your mind with your old prospects, your old leaders. Rub your mind. All of these guys you are seeing that they are just waiting. They are watching. Some of them are even hungry. Very, 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 very hungry. But ego will not allow them to come and say that. So the moment they start seeing good things about magnet, all of them will come back and start promoting the business because everybody wants to be where they are winning. It's as good as that. So you see, but when you look at some leaders today who are promoting multiple projects here and there, you see them, they go to this one, before 2 months, they jump to another one, this one, they jump to another one. Look at them. No success story. There is no particular thing that have actually made them, that have actually turned their lives around. So let me tell you, please and please and please and please, what you must do for yourself is that you must start planning your future. What you don't see and what you cannot be able to phantom in your brain, you cannot get there. I'm telling you honestly. Now, for you to know, everything you are doing now is something that is more important to you at that moment. Are you getting me? For example, if you have a family meeting at this time, okay, if you have a family meeting that falls this same time that this training is going on, if that family meeting is more important to you at that time than this training, you will not be here. You will be in that family meeting. Are you getting me? So every action you take at any point in time is what is more important to you at that time. Now, guess what? If you want to make success in life, can you make every minute of your time count in your future? Can you make it count about what you want to become in life? Can you always make your future to become your priority? Your now, everything you do, every action you take should be something that should bring you success in future. So what you do for yourself is that you have passed the first test. What is that test? Test of patience, ability to wait, ability to stay, ability to believe, ability to determine, ability to be committed. That's what, there are people I'm seeing this day, every day, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday, Sunday. These are the same people that we're seeing in it. So you have been consistent. You have passed that particular test. The next thing is this. What are your strategies? The strategies that will make you to win in this business. Now, what is coming in Magnet? We favor leaders so well. We favor leaders too much. So if you want to make it in Magnet, get yourself ready and start building your team right now. Prepare your people, because the real Magnet is coming. When that project will come, you will know why the name Magnet is Magnet, because the real masquerade is coming. Are you hearing what I'm saying? The real masquerade is coming. Is that going to come now? So, having said that, let us give us somebody ask question about the test that is going to happen. Yeah, the test will have started today or even yesterday. They would have said, no, yeah.
I'm not hearing it again. No. What happened?
Yeah, I muted myself. So what I'm saying is that right now the test was supposed to start yesterday, but because of Cloudflare system actually had problem, and a lot of people, many people, their security is by Cloudflare, and it affected a lot of internet. I think it's about 2 days now or thereabouts. Some websites were not opening and so on. These things were issues that Cloudflare had, and I think the issue has been resolved today. They resolved the issue, and everything is going now. So I think by tomorrow that test is going to start, and the test is very, very simple. The test is very simple. You will get a link. Are you getting me? We will get the link and then share the link to you also. All you need to do is to create an account in Magnet. Are you getting me? If you like, you can create a new wallet. If you like, you can use the same wallet you are using in order to do Magnet. Okay, but if you can, create a new wallet and send something like 0.5 Polygon into that wallet, or maybe $0.5 worth of Polygon or $1 worth of Polygon. Just send it to that address, and just register the normal way that you do registration in Magnet. Okay, make sure you check your sponsor and blah blah blah. Just register, and then when you register, you enter into your back office. you will claim your die. Okay, you will claim your die. We'll do a video about that. Once we get the link and I get into the back office, I'll do a video step by step on what you need to do. Okay, so you claim your your die. There is a test die that will be given in your back office. So you just click and claim it. Once you claim it, you can now use that die to now activate your slot. As many slots as that die that you have claimed can activate for you. Just go ahead and activate it. And then copy your own link and share to your own people, your team members, people that are with you. So as you are doing that, they also will do the same thing and then claim their own die, activate their account. You will now look at your account and watch your account, see whether you got the earning you are supposed to get in Magnet and everything. Okay, so what this test is all about is that it will enable us to check the back office, check the setting. Of course, the setting of your earning is going to be static because you know in the first 1 month of Magnet, your earning is going to be set to 85% die. That means you are going to earn up to 85% in die and then 15% in SMGT. Okay, after 1 month, you now need to use your hand and buy, you now use your SMGT to buy the boost coin you are going to use to boost your earnings to any level you want to boost it. Okay, but for now, when you get into your office, check everything, check all the menus, check your downlines and see whether you can see them. Check your tree and see how your tree is forming. Look at the spillovers that you are going to get and see how all these things work. Then you will be seeing the earnings just like in real time, because people who are testing with you also are going to be using that test die. So when they activate the account, you are going to receive, you know, earnings. You are going to receive die as if you have earned that money, okay, in your account. But it's a test die. I don't know whether it is real, but of course, I know that it is not a real die, okay? But it is going to simulate everything that you are supposed to do in the real environment of Magnet. But here is a test environment that just enable you to do all the testing that you need to do. So check everything. If you find any problem, any issue, your downlines are not showing, or maybe you didn't receive the earning you're supposed to receive, once you register someone and you go to FSRI, you should be able to see the amount you have earned, okay? And then check everything. If you discover any issue, just report it to us, and then we'll be able to report back to them, and then they will fix it. Once this test is finished, then the launch will happen. There's nothing more that is holding us. It is just this wider test. And when you finish this wider test, the test, if it starts tomorrow, it is going to take 1 week and a half. Okay, 1 week and a half. So for the person who is asking about when Magnet will launch, we are still hoping that it's going to launch this month. But if it doesn't launch this month, it will not exceed first week of December, because the test is just going to take a week and a half for it to be done. In fact, it can even be done within 3 days or 4 days. But the founder wants to do two things with this testing that we are going to do. Now, as you are logging into your back office with the test whatever, and you start, you know, keying in people and start seeing it, you can actually use that as a demo. You can do a video to show your people how to register, how to do this one, how to do activation, how to check their back office, how to set this one, how to do this. You can use that particular demo to demonstrate your videos, just like the normal Magnet. Are you getting me? So the only thing is that this one is in a test environment, another one is in the real production environment of Magnet. So you can use this thing as your marketing. You can equally use the earning you are earning there also to show people the power of the new Magnet system and what they stand to gain. The two purposes is this: to discover errors and bug and fix them, and secondly, to, you know, do marketing and gather momentum for the launch of Magnet. So as we are doing this, we'll be teaching. We're going to come into trainings almost maybe every two days or thereabouts until that test is done, so that we can be educating people, showing them the back office, and show them everything that they need to know about this business. So that is what the test is going to do for us. Now, do not bother whether your downlines, whether they register or they did not register, did not matter at this time. It could be somebody that is not in your team. The person can register for you in this test, whatever. It doesn't change whoever that is their sponsor in the main magnet. Okay, you can register anybody, whether it's a new person in magnet or an old member in magnet. Of course, he's not using his money to do that registration. So just do it. The essence is for you to be able to show the power of magnet, and then for us to discover if there are any errors that we can find in the new system that is coming. So that is what the test is going to be. If you don't want to take the test, if you don't want to do it, it's left for you. You can forget about it, okay? But if you want to partake, just go ahead and do it, and let us see how this whole thing. The larger the people, the faster the test is going to be, and then more easier we'll be able to discover if there's any bug or any problem in whatever thing that they have programmed already. Okay, so that is it about the testing and the launch. What is holding the launch now is the test. And once the test starts, we will now see that magnet is real in action. So we see it, and the next thing is for us to now start going into the relaunch, and then we can start promoting right now as we are. So that is about the test. Now, some other things that we need to know also in this test, they are going to simulate adding people under you, okay? Now, running a script, to bring people under your structure, they are going to simulate it also. That is the same script they're going to use in the main magnet in order to bring some of your downlines that made mistake to come back to you, okay? So all of these things, they are going to do that and test the system and see how the system is working fine for us, okay? So that is about the test. Magnet is very, very awesome right now, because the wonderful thing about it is that from right now, from this main launch, of course, you are going to see it in that test. If you invite somebody, let's assume I invite Engineer Eze, and the Engineer Eze is coming into magnet with $200. So it means that $100 is going to Apex Era, and the other $100 is going to Sambos. That $100 that is going to Apex Era, that money will come back to me fully. Are you hearing me? That means if my earning is in 85% and SMGT is in 15%, I am going to get $85 to my wallet as TIE, and also receive 15, the remaining 15% or in SMGT. So the whole 100% is coming back to me in Apex Era. That is the beauty of that particular Apex Era, and is a money-making machine for leaders who are actually building and who are inviting a lot of people into their team. Then in Sandbox also, it is still 100% distributed into the network. But this time around, instead of coming to only you that invited people, it will be distributed across many people, so that other people, whether they are the one that brought people or not, will also partake from the earning. So the two systems is balanced. One is favoring the leader, the other one is favoring the community. If you combine them together, magnet earning is one of the highest right now. And guess what? The next thing that we heard yesterday is that the people who are activating their slot are going to get an internal token called unit coin in equivalent of the amount that they use in activating slots. What it means is that if you activate slot 1 to 6, $315 will be given to you. That's 315 unit coin will be credited into your account. Though the founder said yesterday that from the first day of the launch, it's not going to appear, but when they launch it, just within some time, we will see that asset in our account. And that asset is useful for our NFT dividends on global turnover. So what it means is that right now, somebody is investing in magnet, is getting a value for his money, and then his leader is earning money also. This is in addition to SMGT, the person will start earning, in addition to other assets in the system. So with that, and then with the tools, we have access to SmartLink, what is it called? TG Softwares, Wheel of Fortunes, and all of that that they promise us they are going to launch between now and New Year. Also is another value that these people are getting. In fact, what it means is that in Magnet now, you are getting value way above whatever amount you are using in order to invest in the system. I think if you don't like this, you should give me a dislike emoji. Give me a dislike emoji if you don't like what you are just hearing from me now. But if you like what you are hearing, you better clap for me and then carry the crusade and tell those leaders that this is where they should come back and come and end money, because this is where the real deal is going to happen right now. Okay? Another beautiful thing that the founder has done is the fact that it is not only going to give an already boosted NFT to those who are a Magnet right now. It has now been extended to every single member of Magnet, which means that if you join Magnet today, you will now have 1 month to use that charged NFT. That means if you join Magnet today, your earning is set on 85% DAI and 15% SMGT. And you can enjoy that thing for 1 complete month. Once 1 month expires after you join Magnet, you can now use your SMGT that you have earned. Of course, you are earning it from Sandbox, from people who are joining your matrix. You are also earning it in Apex Era if you invite people. You will now use that SMGT in order to buy Boost Coin and then boost your earnings again to whatever you want to boost it to. So that is another beauty of this business. It means that nobody has any story anymore. Once you join, you have 1 month to fight and then get SMGT to continue to upgrade your account and then continue to earn the same money over and over and over again. Okay. What other thing should I tell you right now about magnets? Okay. I don't know if there is any other thing that is actually remaining. If I forget anything, maybe in our next meeting, I am going to talk about it, guys. So what I'm saying right now is that here, the real deal is going to begin. If you don't make money here, I don't know where else that will make money again. So it is time to just take it that you are starting Magnet afresh. Okay, you are starting Magnet afresh, irrespective of the fact that all your downlines, everybody you have in your team, if you have slot 1 to 6 before, you will still see yourself in slot 1 to 6, but you are starting your business afresh. So if you want to make money now, between now and Christmas, between now and New Year, just go and start preparing people. Just get them ready to start registering the moment they open the website, so that you can go and make whatever money that you want to make. Okay, so that is it, guys. What other thing? Okay, so once the test starts, we'll start some meetings. If you can begin to organize your leaders, we will have series of meetings in order to reawaken the people and let them know that the business is about to go live. We can show them evidence in our test and tell them that this business is getting started again. I'm sure that so many of us are going to love what Magnet is coming on board. Of course, you know, again, another update for us is that Magnet is now a multi-chain platform, meaning that Magnet will be operating on Polygon. It will also be operating on BNB. That is a very powerful feature that we have now, and more blockchains will be integrated as we move along. Another update is that many blockchain companies are already partnering with Magnet in order to be part of our token. You know, some people are going to be coming in our launch pad, some people are coming in our launch pool, and then also there are other DeFi products that some Web3 companies will be taking advantage of in Magnet. And they're already signing agreements. The same thing, exchanges where MGT will be listed are also signing agreement with Mr. Ilya right now. So we are already getting, in fact, 2026 is going to be loaded for us. It's going to be fully loaded for magnet. And by the time most of these products that people are saying, magnet is empty, there's no product in magnet, blah, blah, blah. By the time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them will appear in magnet, all those your OGs will come back. They will all come because there's no other place to be except here. And when they come, you will give them back seats. They will go and see. There are some of our leaders in magnet that will never get the same privilege they had when we began. As far as Blessed Man is concerned, they can never get the same privilege we gave them when we started magnet. So some of us will overtake them and start being recognized as leaders of magnet because you stood here. It's all about availability and it's all about believing and loyalty in the business. Now, also, the Wheel of Fortune, another update is that the Wheel of Fortune will be integrated into our crypto magnet very soon. That one also will happen between now and December, which means that you can now begin to use crypto magnet to earn some money, to earn some tokens, earn some assets that will be useful for you in magnet, in future. So that one also magnet to do. We are going to be getting all of that, so many other things from that particular platform. So please get yourself ready because magnet is coming and you're going to come with very. So thank you guys. Other things, if I remember it, maybe in our next meeting, I'll be able to talk about it. Tomorrow, we're going to be concluding our traffic generation training. I'm concluding it tomorrow because I want to go and rest and prepare myself for promotion for the new system. Okay, I'm ending it tomorrow, and tomorrow we're going to talk about another way of getting traffic in magnet that is not the ones we have discussed before. I'm going to share some things to you that you can do physically in order to generate traffic for yourself in this business. So join us tomorrow by 8:30, and then we're going to wrap up that training. God bless you, and then over to you, our moderator.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the father of magnets in Africa, our African team lead. Let's give it up for him. Throw up your favorite emojis for this amazing leader and show that you are excited tonight. A lot of things he said is they are very, very exciting. Very exciting. If you understand what he has said, you will know that this project is actually going somewhere. Yes, we're going somewhere. And it's a good thing. By the time we get there, we now start telling testimonies of how we passed through here. By then, it will be stories all the way. Ladies and gentlemen, please throw your favorite emojis if you're excited about this project tonight. If you're excited, let's see it from your emojis. Oh, wow, it's getting exciting every day. Okay, we thank God for how it has been all through tonight's meeting. Value for time. And I'm sure that everything that has been said are all explicitly clear. Now, let us be aware and put it at the back of our minds that this meeting is always live streamed on YouTube as well as recorded on Google. So however you want it, you can always get it. But we've always posted the link to the live stream on our platform, and that is for one reason. It is for the purpose that that YouTube channel gets more recognized. But you see, it is unfortunate that some of us listen and watch these videos, but we don't comment, we don't like, not to talk of sharing. So tell me, we all know that we have a responsibility in this project. And what is that responsibility? We must all make it popular. We must all do the work of publicity. And you see, our own channel, our own channel is still very, very low on likes, comments, and shares when we post our meetings. That's a no-no. Ladies and gentlemen, let's change that narrative today. Let's change that narrative today. Let's start with tonight's meeting. Please, the link will be posted, if not tonight, by tomorrow morning. Let us do well to watch the video, even if you don't watch to the end. Please like the video, put down a comment, and share it. It's a very simple thing. By that, you will be taking Magnet to the world. You might not know. You might not know how these things really work. But you see, those little efforts of ours can do wonders. At the moment, we are still below 100 in that YouTube channel. We need to move up. Yes, we need to move it up. That's still very low for a population like our platform. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've stressed enough on that. Please, let's do the needful. Let's play our own part in making this project an awesome one. And that's the way it is going to be attractive to the people you're trying to bring in. That's the only way. So it's our responsibility. Let's not fade it. Let's do the needful, do what is required of us, and God will do the rest. All right, at this point, I would love to bring this meeting to a close. If there are no more comments from leaders or anyone in the house, or even questions, if there are any. So if you have something to say to us tonight, you still have the opportunity to let us know. We have leaders that are open-minded, and they're here to answer any question of any kind. Your hand raised for the next maybe 2 minutes, possibly. Before we get any hand raised, I would love to remind us not to joke with our crypto magnet. Listen, guys, we have just been told that the play to earn platform called Wheel of Fortune will soon be added to crypto magnet. Do you know what that's going to make crypto magnet look like? Can you imagine? So we're moving to a whole new level. It is not the time to start playing with what you have in your hand. Please, no matter how busy you are, even if you don't have the time to tap, just open and collect what has been accumulated for you. That is one way to do it. Before you know it, you're where you need to be. Just open the app, collect what has been accumulated. We all know that the app actually accumulates coins for us even if we're not there to tap. So once in 3 hours, open the app, collect what has been accumulated, and increase your profile. Very soon, he said that the quantity that will be sold during the pre-sale will be a low quantity. It will be less than we're imagining. Guys, crypto magnet is your way to accumulate as much as you can. It only takes your effort. only takes your effort and you get it for free. During the pre-sale, you have to buy with your money. It is not for free. That's the difference. And we need to put this at the back of our minds so that we don't miss an opportunity. Fantastic opportunity that you might realize too late if you don't realize now. These are some of the reasons why we stress on some of these things, so that you don't say nobody told you. You're hearing it right now. You still have the opportunity to listen to a recap of this meeting. You can hear it over and over and over and over again. Please take your responsibility in Magnet seriously. Okay, at this point, I think I've talked too much. I need to bring it to a close right now. I am wondering if our original presenters for tonight are actually in this meeting. We would love to hear your voice. If you're here, at least say something to us tonight. Any of them present? You can just interrupt me, please. Any of them here? Okay, I think we don't have them here right now. So at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we would love to bring this meeting to a close, and let me appreciate every one of you who has taken time to be here tonight. I am very sure that your time was not wasted. At least I can see the emojis going up there. I know for sure that it was value for your time all the way, all the way. So much value, so much excitement. Now we're talking about these things. It sounds like story. One day it will be a reality. Ladies and gentlemen, why don't you be a part of that story? Why don't you put your handwriting on that story? Why don't you put your name in that story? Ladies and gentlemen, Magnet is coming. It is about to go down. It is about to go down. Now, tonight, as the ritual is, we're bringing this meeting to a close. We are hoping that you remember to be in attendance on Sunday once again. And let's also put it at the back of our minds that there is an extra training for us every Mondays and Thursdays. And like our leader said tonight, tomorrow will be the grand finale. It's going to be exciting. I don't think I want to miss that meeting. I don't know how my schedule is going to let me be free tomorrow, but I think I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best, and I hope that you do the same. Okay, these are some of the efforts leaders are making free of charge. Nobody is paying them for it. It's come and get information. It's you know, even if you sit under somebody listening to the person, if you listen for 30 minutes, you will definitely find something that will help your life in it. Except the person is a mad person and talks out. Even mad people, sometimes, if you listen to them for a while, you get to make some sense from what they're saying. So the point I'm trying to make tonight is that no knowledge is a waste. So if you have the time, please make sure you are in attendance in all these meetings so that this project can be on fire in your mind. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I would not have the time to mention names tonight. I just want to say thank you from the depth of my heart. And on behalf of the African team lead, we will be bringing this meeting to a close. And as the ritual is, let us unmute our mics and tell the world who we are. Let's tell the world who we are. Who are you? Who are you?
Who are you?
I am a money magnet.
I am a morning
I am a
morning
money
magnet.
magnet.
I am a money 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 magnet.
I am a money
I am